Alright, so this is a quick review of the Muscletech SX-7 Shatter pre-workout mix, and basically this is kind of a follow-up. I used some Muscletech stuff earlier before, and one major thing I can say about the stuff I used to use is it was great, it mixed well, but I can't say the same about this product. This is the Blueberry. I got it at Sam's. It's a 50 serving tub as opposed to it normally comes in like a 30 serving tub. So real quick, you're going to see a demonstration of it being put into cold water. Now, I like my pre-workout drink cold, and I like to make it fast and get going. But with this particular mix, this compound, whatever they've done with it, compared to what they used to sell with Muscletech and their pre-workout, which I have a video up, and I'll link you to it in just once you watch this video. Basically, you get to see some of my kitchen there. Sorry about that. And you get to see a quick little rubber band. Sorry about that. Very unprofessional. But you'll notice it's very hydrophobic. It doesn't want to mix with the water, which when you're talking about a mixing powder, you want the opposite of that. So you're going to mix it up, and you'll see that it still chunks up pretty bad. Like this, and this is designed for 8 ounces of water, but this is a 16 ounce mug. So we're talking about double the amount of water, typical amount of powder, and it's still got clumps. And those clumps are just dry as can be inside there because, again, the stuff is, for whatever reason, whatever they've mixed into this is very, very hydrophobic. So I'm not a big fan of it. It tastes okay. It's a little bitter, but it's all right. I like the other stuff I had before, which was cherry. This was $30, and I'm about to list out some of the ingredients. But again, you see, I'll mix this thing 3 times, and there's still chunks of non-mixed material. When I dumped it out, there was still a lot of chunks at the bottom as well. So this stuff was not mixing well. Now what I will say is if you get hot water and mix it, it mixes up really nice and it's done. But I don't want to drink a bunch of hot liquid right before I go work out. So not the best stuff as far as mixability is concerned. But I will say this, it does have it feels good. Like it works the way it's supposed to. You get like the beta-alanine like tingle. You should go on your skin how you know it's working. All that stuff. It's got some other ingredients in there that I really don't honestly care about. Holly basil. It's got the beta-alanine, which is what you want in there. It actually gives you the little pump. Caffeine to get in your system faster, give you a little energy boost. It's also got nutmeg, grains of paradise, some weird thing I can't pronounce called Eclonia cava, which is some kind of brown algae. I'm not an expert on that kind of stuff, so I'm not really worried too much about it. Peak ATP, adenosine 5-triphosphate disodium. Sounds super cool. Basically, it's there were some clinical studies, and now they use it in their stuff where they basically say it helps create more lean muscle than when you don't have it. So, I mean, I don't know what the bioavailability is on any of this stuff. And based on what I've been experiencing with this material, I'm half thinking about just switching over to bulk supplements and using beta-alanine from them as well as caffeine, just because I feel like I'm not getting my money's worth out of $30 for 50 servings, and it doesn't mix well. So I mean, I'd rather spend it somewhere else. But the taste is okay. The mixing in hot water is okay. There's a lot of, for me, superfluous ingredients in here that I don't really see any real benefit from. Really, I'm here for the caffeine and the beta-alanine, but that's about it. Overall, I'll say the taste is good. The impact and effect of it is good. But there are other products out there that mix better. So if you're the kind of person who's like on the go, shakes it up, and wants it to not get chunks of bitter pre-workout as they're chugging their drink, this isn't for you. You're going to either have it hot, which is going to be unpleasant to drink anyway, or you're going to have to just deal with the fact that it won't mix perfectly well and it won't mix well in there. But I mean, if you can find it cheap, get it cheap. But don't pay full price for this thing if you're looking at it at a store or any place else. I think it was $30 for this 50 serving tub at a Sam's Club. So we're talking about something that's not super cheap here, and the results are workable, but the taste and the quality of the product as far as its ability to mix isn't that great. Thanks for watching, guys.